Taurus Risings March is new beginnings with groups, friends, and all things social. Likely means that you're going after money in a new way, so maybe you're hired somewhere or with a new group of friends that encourage you to get the bag, but definitely a focus on wealth and on new connections. So if you're excited to dive into what exactly March holds for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and I combine ancient Hellenistic techniques with modern psychological techniques to give you some grounded guidance. This video is brought to you by our very own Modern Magic membership community, which is an amazing community of astrology enthusiasts who are all interested in learning, discussing, and growing together, with tons of exclusive perks like early access to content, exclusive secret content, live calls with me for every new and full moon, and more. So if you're interested in seeing how that starts out at just $7.77 a month, everything will be linked below. So opening the month in the beginning of March, we do have Saturn in your Aquarius 10th house, squaring Uranus in your Taurus 1st house. And I have full videos on both the Saturn and Aquarius transit and the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn if you want more of a generalized focus. But this is representing the long-term challenge and accomplishment you're going after in your career, being at odds with the desire to rebel and completely break free of your identity. So maybe you're like, I want to get this corporate job, I want to climb the ranks, I want to really get the success that I imagine I want, but my identity feels a bit rebellious and I kind of want to like dye my hair and get all these tattoos. It's just a metaphor. But they don't have to be in conflict, but they are aggravating one another to further find an option or a path of life that suits both tendencies. On the 10th through the 11th, we have the Sun conjunct Neptune in your Pisces 11th house. A beautiful realization of a dream for your networking or social goals. This is in the house of dreams and it is a dreamy transit happening. So it's like you're finally realizing what is the end or the high point that you're going after with your professional goals and what connections and effort do you need to get to be able to actualize that. On the 13th to 14th, we have Venus conjunct Neptune in your Pisces 11th house, which looks like absolutely beautiful things coming to you through groups, friends, and networking. You could be receiving money or value or being in the right place at the right time through groups and friends that you have. This looks incredibly dreamy and idealistic. So really looks like a month of like receiving the empowerment to go after your dreams, and in a way that, yeah, it could be too good to be true, but you know that they're dreams, and so there's less likelihood of you mistaking like your dream for necessarily like what is literally happening in this moment, even though believe that you'll get there in a way. On the 13th, there is a new moon in Pisces in your 11th house, and I have a full video on this new beginning in your house of groups, friends, dreams, networking, what comes to help you reach where you want to go. This new beginning is so incredibly dreamy. I keep saying that because this is what this month fucking is for you. It's the house of dreams with the transits of dreams, which means that you don't have to think about practicality as much as how high can I take my imagination to convince myself that I can go there, because this is like a quiet internal new beginning that you can use to get to those external points eventually in your life. On the 20th, Mars in Gemini is trining Saturn in Aquarius between your 2nd and 10th houses. So going after the bag basically and like grinding or hustling in a certain way is helping you reach those career goals. So maybe you have to like, I don't know if you're a salesperson, like you make a commission and that helps you out, or if you are like self-employed, you're looking to just really accumulate like progress and sustainability in your income, because it looks like a very like you're motivated to go after these things. And the 23rd to the 29th then has the Sun conjunct Venus in your Pisces 11th house, which is a beautiful realization of the values of the people and networks that you hold dear to your heart, that you want to guard, that you're like, I'm gonna maintain the important relationships in this for the long term. On the 28th, there's a full moon in your Libra 6th house. Full video on this will be up on my channel, but this is a completion or a high point or a celebration of physical health and maybe like getting to clear on a diagnosis, even finding a middle ground or a harmonious relationship with exercise or nutrition in a way that feels like I've got there. It's a kind of celebratory or illuminating ending into your physical health and illnesses, and or coworkers, could be coworkers. On the 30th, we then have Mercury conjunct Neptune in your Pisces 11th house. Beautiful communication or articulation of where you're heading. It's like by the end of the month, you have a manifesto on how you're gonna reach your dreams by the step-by-step tangible things like making money, like saving, doing those things where it's like by the end of the month, you're like, I got this. If you have any questions or anything you want to share coming up for you, let me know down below in a comment. I would love to see how this is resonating and playing out for you. Tarot card for Taurus Risings, we have have? We have the Nine of Cups, and this is kind of like a I'm almost there and I've almost made it and I'm almost fulfilled. And I think that these actual goal setting practices will allow you to accumulate all of the experience that has led you here and be like, wait, I have all the tools at my disposal. Now I just need to get exposed to the right people and connect myself with the right mindsets to fully articulate that. The Work Your Light Oracle card for Taurus Risings that we have is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Dreaming a new world into being. It's what the fucking card says. I'm gonna get all these comments about me cussing and I don't give a shit. This literally, like, you're birthing a dream. You're actualizing something internally. It's like finally now what had to build up through struggle or hardship is now what made you stronger and ready to move on. If you would like to join us in the Modern Magic membership community, we would love to have you join for all the exclusive content, the group, the community, and all of the early access to my offerings that you do get with that. So if you're interested in joining the community and learning astrology, living astrology with us all, check that out below. In the meantime, like, subscribe, do all the things. It really helps out in the algorithm, so I appreciate it as always. Take care as we enter March and play out the spring of 2021, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah. Yeah. You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night.